topic, babe.
Hot topic.
Are travel credit cards worth it? And I've been contemplating this.
We keep going back and forth.
Yeah, I have like 18 of them, and I don't
It just
think...
drives me insane. We're like, I book all my stuff with points. And I'm like, do you know that you're paying more money with points? You have to be wise with it. There's so many other ways that you can use your points without using all of your points to book one hotel. You would have to be making millions of points a year in order to pay for things. So I'm just a little torn with this.
But I want to give you stats before we get into it.
Yeah, go ahead.
So Americans earned 47 billion in credit card rewards in 2024, and they only redeemed 43. So that means 4 billion of those rewards went unredeemed.
I think people don't know how to use them either.
Yeah, it's very complicated, and there's a lot of little rules. There's a lot of small print that I think, like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, you know who's great at it? Eddie. Eddie does his research, and I don't know how he finds the time, but I don't have the time to understand the intricacies of like those how to use it. I just want to use it, give me what I want, and then leave. 30% of Americans saving for a major milestone in 2026 are putting that money towards travel, more than any category. So 32% of summer 2026 travelers plan to use credit card points or miles to cover travel expenses.
Yeah.
I would think it's more than 32, but and 40% of Americans don't have a general travel rewards credit card,
which I almost have.
Yeah.
So I know. So there's so many cards that I think one of them is like with Delta that you get a buddy pass, but it's only domestic. So you try to save it for those long distance, further flights. There's those cards, but a lot of them come with like a hefty yearly fee. So you have to pay like $600 just to have that card. And then you trying to rack up points and do it. And then that's how people get in debt. It drives me insane where people are saying, I have points and I want to pay for all of this. And it's not going to cover it. I mean, I work with a lot of clients that have taught me very wise things. Instead of using the points to book travel, you can actually cash the points out and get gift cards. And sometimes they're more valuable than you actually putting them towards a hotel. So I had a client pay for the whole Turkey trip with cashed out American Express gift cards with all the points that they had. Another one, if you book a cabin, it can't be economy, but if you're booking a cabin that's a higher one, if you, and maybe it's like business, you can just use your points to move into the first class. So you wouldn't use all of your points to do, but you're still going to pay something, right? So you pay that, and then you use the points to put you in a higher class. And there's smart ways to go about it. There's other ways. There's points, that you put in all your credit cards, and it takes all those points, and you can use 10,000 points from here, 20,000 points from here, and then you only pay $100. There's so many different ways to do it. Do I think it's worth it? I feel like if you are using them all the time and you're racking in those points and you're traveling a lot, then yes, it's worth it. But if you're not a person who spends a lot and doesn't travel a lot, I do not think it's worth it.
Well, based on the research I did, and you're on it, right? So it's worth it. So the bottom line is, yes, it's worth it if you pay your balance full every month, right? Because they say that the interest kills your what you're gonna save.
Right.
So if you're paying the minimum and you have a balance, it's just not worth it, right? If you travel often, like you said, obviously, and then if you use the welcome bonus, so often they do the often $750 to $1,000 in travel value without changing your spending behavior. So basically, the value you actually use exceeds the annual fee, right? So that's how you have to evaluate. It's not worth it if you carry a balance, like I mentioned, because of the interest. If you rarely travel and you only use the annual travel credit and ignore the rest, like math does, you know what I mean? Like you just do the travel credit, but there's other credits that they give you. You have to take advantage of it to really get your money's worth.
Yeah, I agree.
Am I hitting your face?
No, but you do that a lot.
I'm sorry, I apologize.
No, but you do it to everybody.
I don't do that to everybody.
Yeah.
No, I go like this or I point. Whatever. So, you know what, babe? I also did this research.
He's so amazing that he did all this research.
I know. For your podcast.
For my podcast.
So that's a selfless act.
I know.
So You don't know which card to get? Well, Dorian,
We do.
we do. Dorian Destinations has your back. Okay, so basically, we rank the top 9 for the most travelers, right, of cards. So Capital One Venture X annual fee is $395 a year, and it's best for premium value. So you get 300 travel credit, 10K anniversary miles, and lounge access, right? So that's number 1. Number 2,
Chase Sapphire.
Chase Sapphire.
A lot of points.
Yeah, it's the best starter travel card, right? So it's 75K point, welcoming, strong dining, plus travel rates. So that's pretty good. If you don't want to pay an annual fee, you have Wells Fargo Autograph. It's 0 annual fee, 3 times on travel, dining, gas, transit, streaming, and phone plans. That's not bad. You
No.
get-
And I do know like a few of these too. I get this question like, oh, I'm traveling. What do I do? And I'm like, call your credit cards, not Amex, because a lot of European places or a lot of countries will not take.
Yeah.
But if you call, and I know Wells Fargo, if I'm not mistaken, is one of them that if you use it internationally, they don't charge you an international transaction fee, which is really good.
Yeah.
Like, so those are good to check here.
Yeah. So Chase Sapphire Reserve is $790 a year. It's best premium Chase for heavy travelers, lounge access, 8 times via Chase Travel. So you get 8. That's pretty good. 8 points if you book through Chase Travel. We have the Amex Platinum. It's $895 a year. Actually, it's less. I pay less. I don't pay 8.
Probably because we've had it longer.
Yeah, best
But
luxury lounges.
We use
Only
it for
worth
the
it if you.
lounges.
Well, here's the thing. I travel so much for work and stuff like that. I can tell you, I got I have drank more than $895. I could tell you that in those lounges. So yeah, it's a little bit like more luxury lounges. Only worth if you have actually used the fragmented credits. So yeah, Bilt cards, which I've never heard of, $0.95 and $495 annual fees depend. Best for renters and homeowners turning rent or mortgage into travel points. That's pretty cool.
That is. And then the Amex Gold, which we use, that's our most.
That's the best one.
bang
I love that
for
one.
$1. We get so much points from that.
Yeah, no.
And I'll go get groceries and I come home and I pay it within seconds.
Yeah.
So we do get that.
Yeah. So basically, this is our 1-line takeaways. So if if you're a casual traveler and you just want 1 card, Chase Sapphire Preferred, that's the one that we recommend. If you want premium without the highest fee, Capital One Venture X. If you love lounge and luxury obsessed, that's why I have the Amex Platinum. Never want to pay a fee, Wells Fargo Autograph. And pay rent or a mortgage, take a serious look at Bilt.
Yeah, I think we should do that.
I think we should do that too because we pay a lot of rent and mortgage.
Yeah. So
There you go.
premium cards aren't always automatically better, but they're better only when the benefits actually fit your travel lifestyle.
Man, that was a great delivery. It actually looked natural. Anyways, thank you for joining us in this very awkward episode where my wife is going through some emotional catharsis. I am Franco, your new host of this episode podcast that Shannon.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for joining us, and ciao.
Bacalao. Oh wait, are we gonna pause again?
Yeah. Pause
for the picture. Wait, do we need like a funny one? Like,
Oh yeah. Wait, because it depends on the story, right?
okay,
So like, yeah.
Okay.
No, stay. Okay, ready?
It's another one.
You're taking the 300 billion. Okay, and then what's the other story?
Like the islands. Like
Whatever.
we went and talked about like all the best places.
Okay, good.
Outtakes.